Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 38, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield.
Now Burrow loses the football, but I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was, and they'll keep possession of the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Greg Newsome. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but got to put those doubts to rest right there. Here's Pirine. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah. His 2nd touchdown on the season. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. So we've hit halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the 2nd half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here again comes... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And indeed the flag is out. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up. Now a carry for Pirine. Shedding the tackle, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. McPherson's kick is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So that, Charles, a season. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind. Set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Bengals on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and 3. Now Burrow. And his pass incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. To throw, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run it here with Pirine. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and 4.
11.
Throwing, Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Flushed out right. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be a... About a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down and
1. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. So for the Browns,
Coming up, a matchup made famous in Super Bowl 34. The Rams got the best of the Titans in that one, but Tennessee has no plans of coming up short in this one. Next on Sunday Night Primetime.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and 3rd with Tennessee.
And the former Miami Dolphin had a career renaissance in 2019 with Tennessee and carried it over into 2020. A career-high 32 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions, and those were the fewest he'd thrown in a full season. And speaking of full seasons, he played all 16 games for the first time since 2015. He's got to be excited about 2021.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half.
Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined. The elements started with.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And it's a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferkser. Down on the end. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. A first down carry for Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. Stiff-armed him. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans first down.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 40-yard line. 134 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. There's the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
2nd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And this one is incomplete. back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Still fighting for more. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult. When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The Titans on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I feel like my man
On first down, Stafford here. And Woods has it complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Titans' 49-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. That's caught by Jackson. That one a first down pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now a first down throw. Stafford trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. He's at the 40. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Hey, 180! Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, watch that.
Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. Now he steps away, and he'll just get rid of it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
32!
Out of the gun, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Fertzer. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got a man. It's Fertzer, the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tannehill throwing again. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Tannehill on 3rd down. A short one pulled in by Fertzer, and he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown, and with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark. From the 31, Tannehill. A slant to Jones. And some room to roam now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On first down, Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return from the Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And the busy night for Henry continues.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Tannehill, and incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means to throw is Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. It's caught by Jackson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Again, it's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got to get
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Tannehill on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29.
2nd and 6. Here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised him and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change in possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. The Rams ready to go on offense. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They begin with Henry. And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Tannehill. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Here's Brent Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. A 41. Possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get this down to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'll go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, we're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and going, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job knocking the ball away, but you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Throwing, Tannehill. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's second down. Tannehill to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And down he'll go at the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. On the return, Jackson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will... take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Rashad Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw taken in here by Jackson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Stafford now to throw. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And his kick here is good. And the Rams have won the game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year.